am.
Ah, yes, Chi-Chi, it's good to see you. Yes, please have a seat right there in the couch and we can get started with your therapy.
This couch looks rather comfy.
It's very comfortable. All right, everyone, so we're back with another episode of Therapy with Frieza. We're making groundbreaking breakthroughs. All the people that Goku has done wrong and harmed and brought pain and stress to, we're helping them through some of the more difficult times in their life. I myself have been through quite a bit, which is why I have such a cozy fireplace for us here, Chi-Chi. The Christmas tree. I know you're a festive mother. You're a mother before everything else. Tell me, how much do you enjoy mothering your children, and was Goku a part in their life?
I love mothering my children, but unfortunately Goku wasn't really too much part of their life too often.
That had to have been very difficult being a single mother when your husband, or you claim to be your husband, is out there fighting evil people such as myself and training with another man, spending the bulk of his time with other men. That's got to really make you jealous in sorts, right? That he's paying more attention to his friends than, his family.
Yeah, training, spending time with King Kai, putting the world in danger.
That's...
the works.
That's very, very unfortunate. So what do you do with your spare time to cope whenever he's not there and he has Gohan out training? Before Goten came and you had a second child to raise, what did you do in your spare time?
Honestly, I sat at home, cooked, and did nothing else, really.
Really? Not even a hobby?
Not really.
What a horrible, horrible shame. Chi-Chi, you're such a beautiful woman. Have you never thought to seek someone who's deserving of your love and your loyalty as a wife?
Well, I still love Goku, regardless of what he does. He does save the world from time to time. So I do gotta commend him for that.
Well, that can only go so far. A woman does have her needs, and he's not fulfilling yours. And I think that's why you're here today for this therapy.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
All right, well, so let's talk shop a little bit about what you've spent the last 10 years doing. What would you say your biggest accomplishment in your life has been thus far?
Well, I did train Goten.
Okay, all right, and Goten has grown to be quite powerful, transforming into Barbie form level 1, Super Saiyan 1. What would you say is another great feat you've accomplished?
Good question. That's a hard one.
Maybe your other son Gohan would be a good one?
Yeah, my other son Gohan. He does go to school outside of training.
Yes, he's a good son. He's a good son. I've done battle with him on Planet Namek. Very strong. I'm not a fan of the bowl cut that you gave him on Namek, but thankfully he's grown out of that.
Yeah, the bowl cut wasn't the best idea.
All right, so let's talk about Goku a bit more, since, that's why we're here, and, he's the one that's caused you so much pain and hardship. What is something good that he's done for you in your life, aside from fathering your children? Which he did poorly, by the way, let's not forget that. But go on.
Agreed. Well, like I said, he has saved the world on a number of occasions, so he saved my life, needless to say.
All right, now let's table the I'm a superhero for a second, and let's take that out of the equation. What has he done good for you?
He married me. That's about the only thing good he's done.
But you are aware that he thought marriage was food, though, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
It's a good thing you can cook well.
He thinks it's food.
Well, it's a good thing you cook very well. I've had some of your cooking. Before this, you sent me that lunch because, Goku's a little behind on payments with therapy because, he's always out training. So Chi-Chi's covering the bill right now with delicious meals for Frieza. So I had some of your meatloaf, very delicious, divine, out of this world.
Yes, my cooking is very good.
Well, Chi-Chi, I think it's time we break into some of the more interesting aspects of your life and your marriage. What would you say the biggest downside to your marriage is, aside from the obvious with Goku not being there?
That he's never home?
Well, aside from him not being there, what is another negative part in your marriage that you think needs improvement on?
That's about it.
Okay.
He needs to hang around his sons more.
Ah, yes. Well, the most of the time he spends with his son is punching them in the face, I see?
Yes. He is with Gohan right now.
Ah, yes.
As far as I know.
Well, they're currently doing some stuff, I heard, training and whatnot. Okay, so at the end of the day, the Goku, as a husband, has really only particularly been good at just giving you children and marrying you. Let's see, let's tally it up. He's never home. He doesn't care for the family. He's too busy hanging out with Vegeta. Should I keep going? Let's see here. He doesn't have a job.
I'm not going to question that relationship with Vegeta.
He only recently took a job as a beet farmer because you forced him to.
Well, somebody had to.
So tell me, what was your leverage to actually make him get that job? What did you threaten him with?
I threaten to not give him food anymore.
That would definitely do it. That would. Ladies and gentlemen,
Exactly.
if you want to learn how to control a filthy monkey such as Goku, no offense, by the way, you got to cut his food supply off. You know, most women would cut off the sex, but you cut off the food and that did the trick. That doesn't surprise me.
The man doesn't even know what that is.
How? Chi-Chi, I gotta ask, what do you do to satisfy yourself? I mean, a woman, just like a man, has, hell, even I have needs, and Zarbon and Supreme Kai at time fulfill them for me. But, you know, what do you do? Can I ask you a question?
Well, sure.
Is it Piccolo? Is Piccolo picking up the slack? Is it Piccolo?
No, it's not Piccolo.
Okay, well,
No.
there's been a lot of accusations over the years. He spends more time with Gohan.
I'm aware.
He's around the house more. He seems to be a better.
I mean, he is a better father to my sons than Goku is.
Have you ever thought
I will
about?
give him that.
Have you ever thought about maybe just breaking it off with Goku and pursuing things with the Green Man?
You know, I can't do that because I'm too loyal to Goku.
But, you know, there's a limit to where the loyalties need to lie and where they need to end. I mean, Chi-Chi, he's not satisfying you in the bedroom, he's not satisfying you inside your house, and he's not satisfying you as a parent. I mean, what more is there really left? I mean, I got to commend you. You can see the good in the shittiest of people.
I really can, and that's the sad part about me. I'm too nice.
You are way too nice. You know, and I've seen your mean side. But it's justified. It's good. I mean, Gohan and Goten should have been studying. Although you were a little much on Gohan at first, but you did let him start to train later on. But he needed to be smart, and look, it paid off. It paid off. He's a smart young man now.
It did pay off. He does both.
And he's got himself a beautiful little girlfriend, wife now, Videl.
She is a very pretty wife, and she is really good to him.
She is. You know, unlike Goku, he's turned out to be a good father and a good husband. I bet you Videl's.
I'll give him that.
I bet you Videl's headboard's shaking every night.
Probably.
Well, you know what, Chi-Chi?
Much more than I get.
Next time he goes off and you know, does his thing, just throwing this out there, you got my cell phone number. Give me a call. I can go in my first form. It's got a D. I can take care of you.
We'll see about that.
Awesome. Cool. So anyways, moving forward. So we've covered that Goku is a terrible husband. We've covered that he's a terrible father. You know, what do you think you could do to improve the downsides that he's putting on your life? What do you think you could do as a woman, as a strong, independent martial artist? Because you do train. You know, we have seen that you train in the past, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And training does bring upon a lot of discipline in a man or a woman. Gender's irrelevant. You're a disciplined, strong, independent, strong-willed woman. You know, what do you think you could do to better your situation? What would you think would be the first step that you would take?
I don't know, hit him upside the head with a pan, maybe? Oh, wait, I tried that. That didn't work either.
That did not work, Chi-Chi. That did not work. The frying pan did not work. We're talking about a guy that got hit with my supernovas and my death beams, and he withstood them, and those are big, strong attacks. I mean, I punched him in the face many times, and he kept getting up and kept coming. So a frying pan is not going to do the trick.
Maybe it's not a big enough frying pan.
Maybe we should double the frying pan size, and that might make a difference.
Maybe.
All right, so we've got some ideas here. Cut the food off, get double the size of a frying pan, and while you're at it, kick him in the D.
I could do that too.
Hit him with a K to the D, and then say, K-O-K, bye. Make love to me, Goku. Don't take that out of context, fans. Don't take that out of context. So, Chi-Chi.
Yes, please don't. Yes.
Wouldn't you say that even Vegeta's doing a better job at being a husband than Goku at this point?
Husband, yes. Father, I don't know for sure.
Well, he's a tough love type of father.
I heard he hates his son.
It's not that he hates him so much, but he's more disappointed in him.
I can see why.
Well, Chi-Chi, I think some of the more important things that we've dealt with today so far is understanding where your marriage lies. We understand that it's just shitty, and it could improve, but we're going to have to double the frying pan size and cut the food off. And we've learned that Piccolo was definitely a better choice and a love interest for you, and we need to think about that down the road.
He couldn't satisfy me, though.
Well, why don't you have him for the parenting and the husband needs, and I'll take care of the satisfaction.
Maybe?
All right, you heard it. You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen, on Therapy with Frieza. We're making groundbreaking breakthroughs with different people that Goku has wronged and hurt in life.
Even though Rose's tried that once, saying.
Well, he's a slut. He's a slut. Don't worry about him.
He is.
He is a slut. He's a major slut. So Chi-Chi, you know, I feel like we haven't hit our big breakthrough with you yet, and I think I figured out what it is. I think I figured out what it is. I think I know what it is.
What's that?
Chi-Chi, your mother wasn't around much when you were growing up from what I could see. So it makes sense that you're seeking companionship and you want someone there. You grew up with just a big, strong man in your life, so you're clinging to a big, strong man in your life. But this time, that big, strong man isn't really there, and it's okay if it hurts. It's okay if it hurts, Chi-Chi. Listen, Chi-Chi.
It does hurt. It does hurt.
I'm here.
I just want him home.
Bring it in. Give me a hug, girl. Give me a hug. FreezyPop.
Okay.
FreezyPop is here. FreezyPop is here. And don't worry, I'll go first for him, give you the D, and make you feel better later. It'll be amazing. It'll be K-OK fine.
Okay, let's not go that far.
Okay, well, we'll get there. We'll work our way there. Listen. I want to thank you for finally embracing the damage. We know what it is in your life now. Now that we know, we can work through it. Let me have a seat here, get back in my chair. Now that we know what is actually going on with your marriage and we understand what the issue is, we know what we need to do. We need a double the size of a frying pan and to cut the food off.
We need to double team him.
We're gonna double.
Just show who's boss.
We're gonna double team him and show him who's boss. He's going down, and he's not even gonna know what hit him. It's gonna be the end of Son Goku. Maybe we won't kill him because I know you like him, but we'll give him a good beatdown. You know what?
Maybe not the end of him.
Okay, we won't end him, but what I'll do is I'll distract him. I'll challenge him to a duel, and he'll think it's a sparring match. And then I want you to run in, smack him on the back of the head with the double-sized frying pan, and then tell him no more food until you're a better husband, and you get in that room, and you give it to me good, or Frieza's gonna do it. Oh!
I think I like that plan.
I like that plan a lot, too. Well, Chi-Chi, I think this has been a great time. Now, Chi-Chi, I'd like, before I close the episode, I think this is a great time to close the episode down, but before I go, I do know one thing that you have been doing in your spare time to pass the time, and you have a YouTube channel, do you not?
Yes, I do.
And that's a great way to pass the time. And what kind of stuff do you do over on your YouTube channel? Because everybody, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below to Chi-Chi's channel. Please go check her out and subscribe to her. Because listen, guys, she uses YouTube to pass her time. She does a lot of great content that I myself I'm subscribed to and I've checked out. And I think she's a great character channel that you should definitely subscribe to and check out. But what do you do over there, guys? You know, what do you guys do over there on your channel, Chi-Chi?
I do a lot of gameplays. I do reacts. I do a lot of fun stuff.
Okay, well,
A lot of collabs, too.
ladies and gentlemen, she does a lot of collabs and stuff. Well, you know, I'd love to come on your channel. I'd be happy to be a guest on your channel, Chi-Chi.
I'd love to invite you.
All right, everybody. Well, you heard it first here from Lord Frieza during Therapy with Frieza, where we are making groundbreaking breakthroughs of people that have been hurt and, you know, have been done wrong by Goku. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a link to Chi-Chi's channel in the description down below, right down there below, down there. Make sure you check her out, and not just check her out, watch some of her videos and subscribe to her as well. I'll be guesting over there at some point. Chi-Chi, I want to thank you for coming on the show. If you want to show yourself out, and I will get in contact with you next week to see how you're feeling.
I will.
All right.
Thank you very much.
See you later, Chi-Chi. K-OK, bye.
Okay, bye.
Well, everyone, thank you very, very much for watching another amazing and awesome episode of Therapy with Frieza. This has been episode 2 featuring Chi-Chi. If you're new, make sure to leave this video a like and subscribe to the channel because I do new videos all the time, every single week. And if you're not new, I think you already know you should be smashing that like button. Click my sexy golden face at the top left of the screen to subscribe to the channel and become a member of the Frieza Force Elite. At the top right is one of my most recent Let's Plays, and at the bottom right is one of my most recent reaction videos. And as always, I'll see you in my next video! Ha 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 ha! Okay, bye!